your attention, your focus is going out into the spiritual realm. And where your focus goes, energy flows. Now that's not demonic because God created it. So don't even. So if your energy, because, and by the way, Diana Larkin has been talking about this recently. In fact, the Lord's been talking to her more and more about this, frequencies and so forth. We didn't plan this, but the Lord's been talking to me about it. And from time to time, we'll cross and we'll confirm, and we're backing one another up as the Lord is teaching us. And so, when you focus on the things that you cannot see, what happens is those things that exist in an energetic form, they know when you, who are created in the image and likeness of God, when you, a son of God, a daughter of God, are paying attention to it. And because they know you are observing it, even though you're just imagining, dare I say, meditating, pondering, thinking hard about it, musing, when you do this, those things in the spiritual realm recognize the energy and they know they're being observed. And what happens? They begin to, and I'm still trying to form. This is why it's taking me so long. It's in me. As I talk about it more, it's going to be easier, saints. But they realize they're being observed and they begin to respond. And so, when a person focuses on a negative thing, like, okay, you're going to go to the doctor, and you start getting so afraid and so anxious, and you allow yourself to say, oh my gosh, the doctor might say this, and then what's going to happen with my family and my parents and my children, and what about the money? You're focusing, your attention is going, it's going. You're releasing energy. That energy is creative, and you're going, and out there in God's spiritual realm, which the world will call the field, that possibility is what you're focusing on. And because you're focusing on it, that possibility is being empowered. It's coming to life. It's drawing closer to you. And you focus so much, then your emotions are into it. More thoughts. You have dreams. You're concerned. All of a sudden, boom, it comes out of the spiritual realm. It crosses through the threshold into the physical realm, and it manifests as matter in the physical realm. And the very thing, just like it says in the book of Job, he said, the very thing I feared came upon me. Saints, I know I didn't explain it the best way, but if you're still listening, you should have just had a wallop. I don't know why I hear this word wallop. That's just a weird word, Lord. You should have just received a wallop of revelation right there. This is how God created things. You are always creating your reality in one way or another, based on your thoughts, your emotions, your intentions, and your words. This is also why people who focus on the goodness of God, Philippians 4:8, and all that is wonderful and pure, and you love God, and you're releasing gratitude, and you're so focused on Him. This is why we receive so much, because you're sowing. Even the energy you're putting out there is sowing, and therefore you are reaping. You're bringing this out from the spiritual realm to your reality. So look around your life now, my God, and think to yourself, and maybe ask the Lord, Lord, I've been complaining about this and that and this and that and so worried. Am I the one who has created all of this havoc, all of this craziness in my life? Obviously, there are other people who play in parts, and their decisions can affect you. That is true. We know that because we're in a fallen world. But why is it some people, why does it seem like they just constantly have the favor of God, the grace of God? Why do they have consistent joy? Because that's what they're putting out there. they focus on sowing spiritually in a good way to reap spiritually and not the other way. Oh my, I probably didn't do justice, but this is my first time releasing this mega revelation. Okay, now, yes, the demonic, the occultic, the New Agers, and stuff, yes, they talk about manifestations. Yes, they talk about law of